Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna get something to drink. I feel like I wonder if I have. This will be good. Hey, hello, good to see you. I'm at home, not driving, but it's still a vlog. It's not a cooking live. I might do some cooking, but yeah, we had to evacuate the building today. Not fun. Yeah, something was called in and we were told to vacate the building. LSP Productions, hello. We had a threat at school today, right at the end of school, and instead of having after-school activities, we were ordered to evacuate. They used those words, evacuate, get out. All students and staff must leave immediately. Oh, you aren't kidding. Oh, man. That's what it felt like to me. I was like, oh my God, how do I get people out of here? Hi. Oh, Daniel, end of day. Where were you? Daniel is one of my students, or was one of my students last year. So it happened at the end of the day, and all thoughts of what my day was like, nope, get the kids out, get the kids out. I was walking home. Yeah, well, right at the end, honey, Daniel, we got an email that said all students and staff must evacuate. Well, Mike the Ranger, hi. I hope the kids are okay. Everybody is fine. We got an email just recently that said we will have a 7:30 meeting, 7:30 in the morning meeting to discuss what happened, which of course cuts into my planning time. But it's better that safe than sorry, and to find out what happened. So, You guys, here's some of my, this is one of my go-to, like if I need to clear my head or whatever, I use these ginger honey crystals. Really super good. Check in and hope all the kids are, yeah, everybody is okay. I have to heat this up a little bit more. So that's what the end of the day was like. Also, it was a voting day, so I was like, I wonder if this has anything to do with voting. Now, it wasn't, our school is not a voting site, so I was like, it must not have anything to do with that. But they're like, evacuate, all staff and students must evacuate. And it's like, oh my God, I hope I get out of here fast enough, because I have my classroom upstairs on the 3rd floor. I have my classroom upstairs on the 3rd floor. Then I was in the auditorium where all the theater kids were. And before I got them out, we were able to get them out. And then I had to go all the way down to 1st floor on my, all the way back into my dance studio to get all my stuff. And they're like, all staff must evacuate immediately. So I'm like trying to grab up stuff. I didn't even get my coat on. It's below freezing right now. We're supposed to get 1 to 2 inches of snow tonight. And it's supposed to be, the high tomorrow is supposed to be like 22. So thumbs up the live, you guys. Thanks for coming in. This is not my usual daily vlog, but I'm here in my kitchen. My plan is not to cook. It's Taco Tuesday. You've seen that so many times. So my plan is maybe to chop some vegetables, but mostly just do my vlog and talk about my day. But I hadn't realized how shaky that made me feel. Really shaky. I mean, the last time I had some sort of threat like that where I had to evacuate um, was way when I was little, where there was a bomb threat across the alley from ours where some man was a part of the mafia or something like that. And somebody had placed a bomb on his car, and it was enough dynamite to blow up 3 or 4 houses or something. And you're like, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. The police had been tipped off, or 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Bam, 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 bam. You must evacuate, and you must get, a half mile away. I guess the dynamite was enough to level the houses. Level the houses. Hey, Karen, would have been peeing myself had it evacuate immediately without knowing why. Frightening. Yeah. I have this response though. I go into there. I think it's good, but I think it's leftover from some trauma from when I was a kid. But when I go into this place where it's like all business, you must leave the building. I must get there's nothing that happens here that says I'm worried. In directing the kids, I said, we are canceling rehearsal. You must leave. You must exit the building immediately. Just leave immediately. You must exit the building immediately. And they're like, why? What's wrong? I said, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We don't have rehearsal. Please. On your way. On your way, and get out of the building. The goal is get out of the building. And this is what my face looked like. Inside I'm going, but like I said, I go into this space where I can direct, I can get people to go from point A to point B. I can tell people what they need to do. No, like here's an example, but here we are in the kitchen, Troy and I, and a towel catches on fire, and he's looking at it like, what's going on? And I just grab the towel, put it in the sink. He's like, I didn't even know what to do. I'm like, you put it in the sink where there's water. But he didn't know what to do. Another time was after my mom had her stroke. We didn't know that she was having seizures until her body, half her body didn't work. Her right arm, her right leg, half of everything didn't work after her stroke. So we had her in the bathroom where she was holding on to the handle here, but there's a tub here. So she had a stroke, or she had a seizure, and apparently stood straight up and went straight down head first into the tub, and was right. And here I am seeing my mother having a seizure, blood pouring out of her head. And I was like, I've got to fix this. My mother is having a seizure. Grabbed a towel. I put it over her because I put it over her, and I got the towel under where her forehead was bleeding. And then I checked her for any injury. We were able to pull her out, put her on a blanket, and wrap her up so the ambulance could come and just pick her up. And I was like completely calm as that was going on. Hey, I just gave you a thumbs up. Thank you, Lewis Fuller. How you doing today, host? Well, Lewis, we had to evacuate our school today. There was some sort of threat, and I'm not quite sure what it was. I don't know if I'm at liberty to tell, but that was not good. That's how my day ended. So I came home and I watched Young and the Restless for an hour just to clear my brain. And then I want to be consistent with my 5:30 drives or live drives, but I'm not in the car. So Ben Weather, I don't know what Battissimo is doing. I guess you've advanced to level 1. So anyway, that was that. That was that. And that was really on the heels of a really raucous SPED co-taught class. That Jessica, hi. What? Okay, Jessiconian right there is my niece. She is actually more like a sister. We travel all the time. So go over and see. Yeah, Jessica, it was. So make sure you go check out Jessica. She's got a whole bunch of videos about her kids. And her kids are so cute. Her kids are so cute. I don't like kids, but I like hers. You know how that goes. Anyway, yeah, so Jessica wasn't a lockdown. It was right at the end of the day, and we were told to evacuate. And there was a lot of kids in that school. Jessica went to the school, went to the high school I teach at. So, Jessica, don't you want one? Come on now. I know you do. I know you want a mug. Oh, wait, you work at Caribou. You probably have 900,000 mugs. Jessica's a manager. So please welcome Jessica. She's family, like I would say blood family, but I'm adopted. So we're more like sisters. When my sister was passing, she was really, 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 really supportive and like moved into that role for me. Jessica, who is Jessiconian, is somebody that I will go talk to when when you need to talk to family. She's who I talk to. She's also the one when I'm upset, and you guys know I cry when I'm upset and I'm on the phone with her. She'll just find those right words to bring me right to where I need to be. So I haven't been there in a while though. So my husband will divorce me if I bring home another coffee cup. Oh, but Jessica, what about this? It's an apron. Will he divorce you if you have another apron? Kicking it with Karen apron? Who's in the chat? I haven't even identified. Jessica's here. Lewis is here. 320 Homestead. Hello. How do I get one? Oh, do you really want to know? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me put the link in here. I love the mug. I'm also getting, I'll show you what else I got in a second. Hold on 1 second. I'm too excited. Too excited. Too excited. Okay, I'm viewing my store. I'm getting the link. And I'll put the link in there. The apron is not, okay, so here's the deal. I went to Spreadshirt and had an apron made for myself without knowing how to get it for anybody else. So I'm trying to figure out, I have a store at Spreadshirt, but I don't know how to monetize it yet. I don't know how to, Spreadshirt is not as easy as Teespring, and Teespring doesn't have aprons. So I'm going to try to figure that out. Anyway, so there's my Teespring store. So Jessiconian, who is Jessica, my niece, was just telling me that another high school, oh my God, another high school in Minnesota, or in the Twin Cities, was in lockdown because somebody got stabbed. We had some sort of threat that we had to evacuate the building right at the end of the day. And there's just stuff going on. And it's so weird because it's voting day. And I was concerned this had something to do with voting. But, okay. Let's see. LSP. Karen, IG me. I have a spread. Oh, you have a Spreadshirt. Good. Yay. Is LSP, are you LSP Productions in IG too? Okay. So Jessiconian, Lewis Fuller, Ben Weather, Lynx Acres, Julian Carr. I'm sorry I didn't say hello. Hi, Karen. I would have been. Oh, yes, I did say hi to you. I forgot. Mike, Daniel, all of y'all. Okay. So LSP2C. Let me write that. Girl, you got me thinking too hard. LSP2C. Okay. SP2C. Okay, you know what? Let's do what I normally do. So we know that we had the threat that scared me. It freaked me out. I went through this situation very calmly and got home. But I'll tell you, once I hit my car, I was shaking. I was shaking because I didn't know what was going on. Anyway, so today, dance class was fine. Tap, tap, tap. I really should have done a tap live, so I could have been more prepared and I could have talked out loud to you all about what I was teaching. But I didn't, and it showed. It was a little bit rough. What was rough, though, is that I have kids that can keep rhythm, but I don't have kids that can pick up dance easily. So I don't really know what's going on there. So we had to work on the same basic step for almost half the period. So my dancers, they need to know that this is they need to realize, I think they really realize now that we have to go slow for the non-dancers. What's Spreadshirt? It's Spreadshirt is where I got my my apron, but I don't know how to make it available to others. So LSP is going to show me how to do that. I'm going to IG her, Instagram message her, and see what she says. So back to tap. I got through that with only a minimal headache because I don't know if you know what it sounds like with 34 people tapping at different times because they don't have the same sense of rhythm. It's enough to drive you batty. It's enough for your head to start going like pounding. So after that, of course, I had my accelerated class. They're working on their projects. But then my co-taught sped class, we got through the writing prompt okay, and we started doing our writing. So writing, and then they're doing they're writing an essay. They're on the 5th part, the conclusion. It's taken 2 weeks, paragraph by paragraph, to get here, and following the same basic formula for each paragraph, but they're doing it and they're engaged. However, there's only 2 of us in that room, and if I ever move away from this one kid, he starts shouting. If I go over to this one, then somebody else needs me, and it vice all the way around. We're trying to get this writing done, and I have to bounce from chair to chair to chair, and even when I try to do a circle, if I'm not talking directly to this kid, he's yelling at somebody else across the room. Took him out in the hall and talked to him about it. He agreed that he could change it, but he didn't. So I'll put my Teespring link in there again. I love my cup. Oh yeah, I want to show you what else I got. So I didn't realize that this was going to be so big. But what's good about this, look. I'm going to laminate it. It fits. It's exactly the right size. Isn't it? That's going to be, isn't that cool? Don't you love it? I love it. I think that's so cool. So I'm going to bring it to school and laminate it. Whoops, this way. Bring it to school and laminate it. And then we're just going to, every time I live stream, I'll just put it up here. And then you don't get to see, I never told you the story. It's a very personal time in our early marriage. And we keep it there as a reminder. We were both pretty young. Nobody got hurt. Right? Right? Um, so along with the class, yeah. Oh, God. By the time those 47 minutes, okay, let me just finish one thought at a time. By the time those 47 minutes were over, I was ready to crash. I was like, oh my God. Oh, they got it. We were successful. Hey, Washington County News Station, Utah. Hello, how are you? If you're just coming in, we were talking about how our school had to evacuate at the end of the day. Thank God it was just as the bell rang. Thank God. Because kids were leaving anyway, but there were all those kids that were around waiting to start afternoon activities. And it's just not cool. That was not cool. That just was not cool. So after my special ed class, I literally I laid back in my chair, put my feet up, and closed my eyes for my entire lunch. I didn't eat lunch. I couldn't, because my stomach is in knots when things are crazy like that. Like I said, it was chaotic, but it was successful. It was chaotic, but it was successful. But what bothers me is that because I'm taking care of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 34, 5 out of 34 get my undivided attention, because if they demand my undivided attention, because if I don't, they're literally running around the room. And that doesn't include the ones that my co-teacher is sitting by and talking to and all that. What about the other kids? That's what I wonder. Okay, Lynx Acres says, oh, so a ton of news stories came out today on Global News and the star on lead levels in drinking water across Canada. It's bad, making me think of getting a different water filter. Maybe need to. Oh, speaking of contaminated things, our neighbor, this is kind of making me angry. Our neighbor, the owner of the house, has decided to take off the asbestos siding without a permit, without protection, without doing what they're supposed to do in order to protect our yard and our dogs. So, hey, Karen M. Mua, I am so sorry I haven't been over to your channel lately, but I do I do watch the videos. When you post a video, if I can't stay for the whole thing, I let it run. I make my thumbs up and I'm there. So call the city. That's what Troy did. Yep, that's what Troy did. He did that today. Fortunately, Jessica, he started on the other side of the house. Unfortunately, I could see the dust coming up over the house. Not be happy if my neighbor did that. I understand, sweet. Yeah, I know, right? Because it's my lungs. And if that siding dust rests on our side, if it goes down into the ground, that could affect my dog. It could affect her outside drinking water. It could affect, it can affect everything. It's terrible. From Mexican cartel, and people are from Utah too. What? 11 people got killed today from the Mexican cartel. Hi, Flowers Glamorous. And the people are from Utah. So Flowers Glamorous, right after you got done with your live, there was an overhead announcement. Teachers, check your email immediately. It is urgent that you check your email. So they tell us that there is a serious, incredible threat to the school. Or there's a serious threat to the school, and we need to evacuate the kids and leave the building. But do so in a way that you don't tell them. Well, the kids knew before we did, because I don't know how they figured it out. I didn't tell them. Well, then, right after that, the email wasn't enough. They had to make an all call, and it was students and staff evacuate the school immediately. But I was calm, cool, and collected. The only time I wasn't cool, I got a little shaky, was when I went back, after I had gotten all the kids out, and then I had to go into my dance studio, which is way over here, and I'm over here, and it's way over here. Unlock 4 doors to get to my stuff so I can take that out. Didn't get my coat on. I got all my stuff with me, but I didn't get my coat on. I didn't get my scarf on, and it was below 32 degrees. So what? Okay, wait. Tea is expensive in China. Thank you, Jessica. Call the city. So tea is expensive in China. Okay. Or the CIA is trying to stir up trouble between USA and Mexico. I don't know about that, Linksakers. I don't want to go there. I don't want to talk. I don't want to go there. I don't want to believe that. I saw that. So sad. What in the world was in typing? LOL. That is horrible. You handled it. Yeah, I handled it, but I was, praying the whole way. But I got out of the building, and funny, the kids are told to evacuate, and they're sitting there leaning on the building, wondering why they're outside. And it's like, you guys got to get away from the building. You got to get away from the building. We got quite a bit of snow today. Oh yeah, Linksakers, that cold is coming down here or over here. Washington County News, what? I don't know what's going on. You guys, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. That's just you know what? Not to cut off any conversation, you guys can talk talk all you want, but politics and that, I just don't. So Flowers Glamorous, I'm kind of stuck on what you said. What was? Anyway, am I still? Oh, I'm buffering. I'm back. Okay. I'm tired, you guys. I'm tired. So my sped class was exhausting but successful. And then after school thing, that takes a lot out of you. I got home, and like I said, I just turned on my soap opera, Young and the Restless. I've been watching it since I was 13. Oh, let me get it unripped. It's ginger crystals. You can use it. You can cook with it. You can drink it. Maybe I should show you this side. I like it. I like it to open up my chest, especially if I don't make ginger tea. Like when I make ginger tea, I steep it for about, it's spicy. And I add honey and put it in the fridge so I can pull it out anytime I need it. And it's hot. It's really hot. Ginger can get really hot. But the thing that it does is it just, if you have a chest cold, if you have a sinus infection, it just works. Victor Newman was my first ex-husband. There you go. Jessica, Flowers Glamorous makes cakes. She makes lots of cakes. And Flowers Glamorous, Jessica went to culinary school, and she bakes cakes and does all sorts of fun things. She works at Caribou as a manager now. Sorry, Jess, I'm putting your stuff all out there. But she made this really cool cake when I got hired at my job. That was the high school mascot, and it said Onward Central and all that stuff. It was before I knew I was allergic to wheat and eggs. That's all I know. And all in hot water for tea. Yep. I like to sometimes just juice a lemon and put some ginger and put the, yep. Yeah, I like to do that too. But you know what, Liz Akers? This summer I was drinking a lot of lemon water with ice, and oh, I loved it. I loved it. And all of a sudden, I noticed my teeth started hurting really bad. They were sensitive to everything, really sensitive. So, and I thought that I had cavities and all that. I went into the dentist. They said, "No, your teeth are fine. I would suggest you use Sensodyne." And they said, "Are you drinking a lot of soda?" I said, "No, I don't drink soda, but I drink lemon water." And they said, "You got to stop. It's good. I know it's good for you, but you got to stop it because it's wearing on your enamel, and that's why your teeth are so sensitive." So I started getting Pronamel with from Sensodyne. Soon as I stopped drinking the lemon water, the pain went away. I was eating the enamel off my teeth with the lemon water. I was probably using 2 tablespoons of lemon in each tall glass, and I would have two or three of those a day. So needs whiskey. That's my niece. Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. Absolutely. I'll put my teespring back in. That. Why is this go away? Spotlight go away. Okay. So if you want a mug, go ahead and get one. There's other stuff there too. Like I said, I got I don't expect people are going to buy posters and things like that, but I wanted to make sure I had one so that I could buy one. There's also I got a bath towel that looks exactly like the poster. I can't wait. Or not bath towel, beach towel. So it's about, I think it's 6 feet, 5.5 feet, something like that. And then I have Bee Ladies t-shirt, and I have, I'll show you the t-shirts, you guys. So the Bee Lady isn't in here, right? T-shirt, and I will be sending this to her. I'm also sending one to Mama Goonie because she was the first one to buy a mug or buy something from my channel. What's that say? And then I have 2 more extra large if anybody would like to buy them. They're not cheap because they're not. I took all the profit. I only make like $2 profit on anything. And I think the t-shirts I only make $1 profit. But if you would like to buy a t-shirt, you can Facebook message me. I think I'm Karen Paulman, or who am I on Facebook? I think I'm Karen Paulman. Let me see. Am I kicking it with Karen, or am I Karen? I don't know who I am. Okay, so it's Karen L. Paulman, Palmen, and then in parentheses, kicking it with Karen. If you want, I have 2 extra larges I can sell for. I'll go ahead. Shipping is going to cost, but $15 for each. Josh says hi. Say hi to Josh. Am I on the big screen? I hope I'm not on the big screen. Anyway, let me go put this back. So you can buy the Teespring. I think it's $18 for $15. I'm making not at all. Not $6. Not. It's expensive because I have so many different colors in there. So no, you're on my phone. Oh, okay. Hey, Josh, how are you? Good to see you. We had a threat at school and we were told to evacuate. That was not fun. Josh is my nephew-in-law, I think. So, anyway, I don't really need to plug my merch anymore. So what am I cooking? Tacos. Oh, that looked ugly. Tacos. Taco Tuesday. I'm going to go put this out of the way. But like I said, this is not a cooking live, and I'll probably not be on longer because I want it to be my daily vlog. So what I like sometimes. Okay, sure. What? Ella, what are you talking about, flowers? I don't get it. Okay, hello to. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Flowers, glamorous. It's dangerous. Yep, yep. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are talking about that. So you guys, oh, I'm frozen, aren't I? I'm buffering. Okay, so you guys, what's going? Oh, hey, Dane, how are you? Dane graduated from the school I teach in 2014. Is that right, Dane? And he's graduated from college. He is a beautiful singer. He's an actor. I think he works on sets now. The Artist Devil, hello, how are you? You're doing very well. Well, Dane, I hope you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I have, Dane, I have managed to hit my 4,000 hours. I'm just waiting on you. So, Artist Devil, nice to see you. Dane, you came in, and I'm getting ready to end this this live stream. But you guys, those of you that are here, I'm going to be in my premiere. I have a premiere at 7:00 Central Time. So Dane, I think that's 5:00 your time. Is it 2 hours difference, Dane? Hey, Artist Devil, I love seeing you in here. I got it. Oh, what'd you say? I'm looking at picture filters and deciding on which one to buy. Ah, okay. So 5:00 your time, Dane. So I am going to. My premiere is at 7. It is. It's another fermentable. I'm going back to my roots, beetroot to be exact, and it's a beetroot and apple relish, and it is so good. I can't believe how good it is. It's a good spread or topping on any meat. So, and I built a lot of my own gifts, and you'll see they're really kind of, amateurish because I'm learning. But I tell a little bit more of my story, or I repeat my story in case people have forgotten. I am no actor, Dane, and I'm no speaker. So when you hear me speak, just understand I'm doing my best. Okay. Lead and other contaminants in our tap water. I'm 2 hours behind. Yep. I'm looking for a picture. Oh yeah. Yes. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna head out. I really appreciate you coming in and spending these 40 minutes with me. It's 38 to be exact. I want you to know that I'm marked safe from the school. Dane, we had a threat. I don't know if you heard that. We had a threat and everybody had to evacuate. But I'm safe. The kids are safe. We have a meeting in the building tomorrow at 7:30, so it's obviously safe to go in. So, other than that, you know what? I'm breaking up anyway, so I might as well go. What was I going to say? Yes. So come on over to my, brain is starting to fail. Come on over to my, premiere at 7. If you come in early, we can chat and network and talk and all that. I'll be there at 6:30. So I will see you all. I'm waiting for it to hit 40 minutes exactly. 40 minutes. I will see you all 20 minutes if you want to come chat with me. Okay. Bye. See ya.